Why do modern women struggle with accountability?
Let me just say this with all due respect. You really don't know what you're talking about right now.
Because that would mean that they have to acknowledge that they don't bring value to the table. That would mean that they have to acknowledge that all they have to offer is beauty and intimacy. And that's unfortunate. A modern woman of 2024 is a woman that seeks attention and validation more than respect and authenticity.
God damn!
It is a woman who is entitled to whatever it is that people have around her. It is a woman that takes things for granted, is not appreciative, and kind of just has a high level of expectation with low level of give. You know, she's a taker, not a giver.
Is givers attract takers. Similar to a leech, takers live off of its host. We will always experience pain when we keep on planting our heart in the garden of people who don't water things. They're not a fountain, they're a drain. They're not a cup, they're a straw. They're not a lift, they're a weight.
Is blame it on Jesus and say that Jesus made me this way and Jesus gonna bring me the man for me and I don't have to do nothing.
That's not happening. That's not gonna happen.
What they might do is go somewhere and get that fat sucked out of their stomach, but that's not gonna change their attitude. It's not gonna change their femininity. It's not gonna change their cooperation.
That's true.
All that's gonna change is you're gonna get the more of the same type of dude and be complaining about that. Well, I hear more women say, "Well, all he want is sex." Well, that's all you got to offer. It's really all you got to offer. When you have a bad attitude, you're not cooperative, you got other responsibilities. All you have is sex. So yeah, if he can just get sex.
That's all guys want. All guys want is pussy.
Or could it be that the men that only want the men that only want sex from women is because that's all that the women have to offer?
Oh my God.
Because for me, if is all you're offering, is all I want.
Four waters. Is that all?
No. I want the Villa Scalapini. I want a Sulcene Alfredo. A bottle of Fettuccine in 1981.
If you think that that's all she's giving you, she don't want you for real. Because women have other things. Like, we just don't want to give it to y'all. Y'all don't even deserve nothing but sex.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
If your flex as a woman is, well, I could have sex with you and not give you no value, you ain't doing nothing but a disservice to yourself. Y'all complaining why men don't commit. If all you want to give is sex to a man and then wonder why he not committing because you didn't show him no other value outside of sex.
Don't be a fool.
When men are on dates and they ask, I'm curious, what do you bring to the table? And y'all come with, I am the table. That's a red flag automatically. Like, because you can't properly express your value to a man without getting defensive and saying, well, I am the table.
Women are not desirable right now. Everyone's a Kim Kardashian clone. I asked you earlier, what don't men want? And you said promiscuity. Well, that seems about the only thing that's being offered right now.
This is the only thing I've ever seen that terrifies me.
When I open my Instagram and I've got butt cheeks and I'm going, people are like, I don't understand why no one wants to, this woman's been married 4 times. I'm like, well, I can understand it, because even if men think they want it in the short term, when you see a girl, she's half naked, she looks good. Yeah, sure, you probably do want to have sex with her. I bet you're wired that way. You're hardwired that way.
I don't feel like I could marry you. I could be with you and like be your boyfriend and you be my girlfriend, but I don't see us getting married. I don't see us being like long-term married. Like, I don't see myself getting you a ring and like proposing and like having a wedding, or even having that label of like
or I'm a husband, your wife. Like, I just don't really like see it through.
Okay? But then what happens after you have sex with her and you realize that so did 20 other dudes
100%.
in the same week, you don't want her.
You nailed it. You
Yeah.
absolutely nailed it.